Good evening and welcome into the third night of play in the BCL Americas 2023-24 season. I'm Craig Feta, and we're so glad you can be with us wherever you're tuned in from around the Americas or around the world. We are at Ginásio Pedro Cal in Franca, Brazil, home court for Franca. They will be playing host tonight to Obras of Argentina. Both of these teams come in to this game having defeated UDEC. Franca was impressive on opening night, defeating UDEC. They showed why they are the defending champions of this league with great performances by Lucas Diaz and Charles Hinkle. Lucas Diaz, 22 points and 8 rebounds in about 24 minutes. I'd say that's pretty efficient. He was 8 of 15 from the floor, 5 of 7 from three-point range. Charles Hinkle, newcomer, 35-year-old American, he had 16 points and 5 rebounds on 6 of 11 shooting. Obras, meanwhile, comes into this one after winning against UDEC last night. UDEC gave Obras more of a game than they did against Franca, but Obras was impressive as well, led by Andre Spite and Leonardo Serminato, who each had more than 20 points. They will face a much tougher test tonight against Franca. And Franca comes into this game with a day of rest under their belt, while Obras is playing their second game in 2 nights. Had a chance to see our officials just a moment ago. Andres Bartel of Uruguay, Johnny Batista of Puerto Rico, and Jose Fernandez of Costa Rica. Waiting to get the starting lineups for both of these squads. This is the first of 2 games tonight, coming up at 9:10 local time, 7:10 Eastern time in the U.S. It's going to be Flamengo and Boca Juniors. Pair of games tomorrow as we get into groups A and B. We will see Quimsa and Sao Paulo at 8:40 local time, 6:40 Eastern time. And then the nightcap will be Real Esteli of Nicaragua and Halcones de Salapa of Mexico. 8:10 local time start on that. That will also be 8:10 Eastern time in the U.S. Last night, as we said, Obras defeated Udek 95-73, and Hebraica Maccabi took down Boca Juniors 69-62. That one was an exciting one, as Hebraica tried to avoid giving up a big second half lead for the second night in a row, but they were able to hang on against Boca Juniors. We get a look at the Franca huddle. They are led by Helio Garcia in his 8th season, son of legendary Helio Rubans. We shall see if either of these coaches make any adjustments from their starting lineups. And Obras will have the same starting lineup that they had last night against Udek. Felipe Nyako, Andre Spike, Pedro Barral, Miguel Ruiz, and Leandro Serminato for head coach Peter Dominguez in his first season. Already one change that we can see for Franca, as Jonathan Dos Santos is in the starting lineup. He did not play 2 nights ago. He's joined by Wesley Ferreira, Lucas Diaz, Charles Hinkle, and I cannot see who's squatting down there. We are underway. Dos Santos giving it up to Lucas Diaz. Now swings it left side. And Ferreira in the lane misses the short jumper. Stolen away, and Ferreira finally gets the handle on it. Long 3 on the way and missed. And now Spite splashes the 3-pointer, and Obras takes an early 3-0 lead. Heisler Guillant is the 5th starter for Franca. So it's Dos Santos, Diaz, Guillant, Ferreira, and Hinkle for Elio Garcia. Garcia assisted by Pablo Costa, Jose Orantes Lamonta Silva, and Peter Dominguez assisted by Guido Fabris Rotelli and Javier Ayalmini. Big hello to everybody watching in the U.S. on FanDuel TV, across South America on DirecTV, and in the rest of the world on the BCL Americas YouTube channel. My name is Craig Feda. Just underway, first of two games tonight. Obras with an early 3-0 lead. Three up, missed wide right for Iñaco. Rebound trapped down in the corner, and it goes off of Miguel Ruiz. Actually, they reversed that, say it went off Hinkle. Another three on the way. Back iron, no. Rebound, Lucas Diaz. Franca looking for their first points of the game. Diaz launches the three. A little too strong. Rebound tapped, controlled, finally. And another miss. Offensive rebound by Ferreira. He goes up with the little hook from underneath the basket, and he scores. And Franca is on the board. Drive by Barral. Pretty reverse layup. Three is up and good for Wesley Ferreira. And just like that, we're tied up at 5. Wesley Ferreira has all 5 points for Franca thus far. Into the corner, baseline drive. Now a little sidestep pull-up, no good. Flat-footed rebound by Ruiz. Here comes Obras back the other way. 7 minutes to play in this first quarter. Spin move by Spite, shoots from 15, a little too strong. And now Franca looking to take their first lead of the game. Hinkle outside to Guillant. Back up top to Dos Santos, and now Hinkle directing traffic. Feeds Ferreira in the post. He muscles his way in. Goes up between a pair of defenders and gets the shot to go. And Franca has their first lead at 7-5. Baseline J is good for Leandro Serminato. He was a ton the other night. 20 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists on 8 of 15 shooting. Layup missed. And is that going to be an unsportsmanlike? Obras was running. The defender just grabbed him to stop the break. Just going to say that was a common reach in. One team foul apiece. There's Spite right side. Screen comes over by Ruiz, and now a long three on the way from Barral, misses. Beg your pardon, that was Iñaco. And now Hinkle. Ferreira left wide open for 3, missed that one. Rebound to Miguel Ruiz. Diaz down at the other end of the floor, got tangled up. Now 3 on the way. No good. Rebound to Guillant. Now Diaz launches another tray. That is good, because Diaz drains the long-range jumper, and Franca is on top by 3, 10-7. Diaz picking up where he left off 2 nights ago. He was 5 of 7 from 3-point range, as Jonathan Dos Santos has a seat. He is replaced by Santiago Scala. Franco Smeniati on for Obras, replacing Felipe Iñaco. Corral. Second free throw is up and good. Count the bucket. Had a lane violation there, but it was against Franca, so it counted. And now Barral has a seat with 7 points. Feed to the cutting Ferreira. Now he gives it to Diaz underneath. No basket. Foul on the floor. Andres Bartel pretty emphatic in his call that the foul occurred prior to the shot. I don't think Diaz agreed, but either way, second team foul on Obras. And now the layup by Santiago Scala. And Franca's back on top by 3. Inside 5 minutes to play first quarter. Rebound by Ruiz, and now a 3 on the way missed. Ruiz back tapped that. Franca running. Giant gives it up into the corner. 3 on the way. No. Hinkle swoops in for the rebound. He gets fouled. And Charles Hinkle will go to the free throw line. He was 1 for 1 from the stripe last night. And there you get a look at Leandro Serminato, 25 years old. There's a look at American Peter Dominguez, coach with the Philadelphia 76ers. Started out as a video assistant, made his way up to a full assistant coach. Both free throws good for Hinkle, and he will have a seat on the bench for his first rest of the game. And this is the biggest lead of the game for either team. Franca leading by 5. Obras led by 3 early. Solaren into the game now for Obras. And a foul called. It's going to be on David Jackson. Diaz came over to help, but Jackson had already committed the foul. Venegas giving it up to Ruiz, gets it back, takes it himself, lays it in off the square. Pretty drive by the 23-year-old Juan Venegas from Peru. He's got his first 2 points, and the lead back down to 3, 14-11. Yount pulls up, rebound tapped and controlled by Solaren. Jeffrey Solaren, another American import. He had 12 points, 8 rebounds last night. Spite saves it. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Venegas trying to find something, and now gets it to Ruiz in the corner, and he hits the 15-footer. A little farther out than that, more like 18 feet. That one is up and good. As Heisler Giant has his first 3 points of the game. And with just under 3 minutes to play in this first quarter, Obras takes timeout. Trailing by 4, 17-13. See if we can listen in to head coach Peter Dominguez.
Una sola. Transition defense. We gotta talk more. It's not easy. But we can't leave fucking the Venezuelan right open like that. I want to get Utah, get the ball in. Let's get Utah. All right, if we don't have anything, let's run fist 3. Pronto, if you come off and you don't have anything, run again, slip it. Let's get action.
You heard Peter Dominguez saying we can't leave Heisler Guillant open. Used a little bit more colorful language than that. Heisler Guillant celebrating his 37th birthday on Sunday. As we look at some of these early first quarter highlights. Out to Barral. He launches the three-pointer. Rebound, no. It looked like Solarin was going to pull down the rebound, but Diaz ended up with it. They're trying to find Scala down low, but excellent post defense, and now a foul committed in the backcourt. Franco Smeniati accidentally pops Lucas Diaz. That wasn't Lucas Diaz. Jackson knew that shot was off as soon as he took it. Tried to follow it in, but could not track it down. Here's Venegas giving it up to Madrigal. He misses. Diaz pokes it. He misses. Diaz pokes it out of there. Now Franca running reverse. Layup is up and good. Paulo Barbosa. Biggest lead of the game now for Franca. Inside 2 minutes to play this first quarter. Smaniati, the left-hand finger roll. That was pretty. Scala driving, and the seas part for him, and he goes up with the left hand and lays it in. Venegas on the drive. He draws the foul. And Venegas will go to the free throw line. He was 3 for 3 from the stripe last night. Well, free throws good for Venegas, and he has a seat. He's got 4 points. And the lead back down to 4 as we approach 1 minute to play in this first quarter. Diaz outside to Jackson. Lucas gets it back. A long cross-court pass and the bounce into the post. Barbosa gets the defender in the air, off the glass and in. Tough move by Paulo Barbosa. Actually, I think that was Marcio Santos. Santos did not play last night. Then at the other end, Santos commits the foul. Both teams will be shooting on the next foul. As we get a look at Eduardo Elevi. He will be 22 years old in a couple weeks. Behind the back pass, trying to hit Solarin. That's a tough ask, making that behind the back bounce pass in the lane through traffic. We saw Carlos Schottman try to do that last night a couple times. One of them was real pretty and successful. The other one had that same exact result. Nice ball movement inside and back out for Franca. 3 on the way, missed. And here comes Obras. Solarin. Barral wide open from straight on, and he buries the three-pointer. And Obras back to within 3. 3 seconds left on the clock. Oh, and a bad foul taken by Barral, and he knows it there. So David Jackson will go to the free throw line for 3 free throws. I think the veteran 41-year-old David Jackson kind of baited Barral into that foul. Maybe that's why he's got that smile right there. Jackson 2 of 2 from the stripe last night. Hits his first here. Jackson misses the second. He's got one more. And Jackson and Barral having a little conversation there. Jackson hits 2 of 3. Make it 25-20, 1.2 seconds to play in this first quarter. Serminato to Barral. Does not get it off. Got close to the rim. That may even have ticked off the front iron, but it would not have counted had it gone in. He did not get that off before the game clock expired. So after one quarter, Franca leads by 5, 25-20. Let's look at the shooting numbers here. Franca 9 of 16 from the floor overall, 3 of 6 from three-point range, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Obras 7 of 15, 46.7% overall. 2 of 6 from three-point range, and 4 of 4 on their free throws. Franca leading the rebounding battle 8-7 as we look at the individual scorers on this one. For Franca, Paulo Barbosa 2 points, Lucas Diaz 3. Diaz also has 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. David Jackson 2, Santiago Scala 4. Wesley Ferreira leads Franca with 7 points on 3 of 4 shooting. Isler Guillen 3 points, 2 assists. Charles Hinkle 2 points, 3 boards, and Marcio Santos had 2 points. For Obras, Pedro Barral tied for game high honors, I should say, with 7 points. Leandro Serminato has 2. Miguel Ruiz 2. Andre Spite 3. Francos Maniati 2 points. Jeffrey Solarin has not scored but has 3 rebounds, and Juan Venegas has 4. Don't forget, one more game coming up after this one as we roll the first quarter highlights. It's going to be Flamengo and Boca Juniors at 9:10 local time, 7:10 East Coast time in the U.S. Boca Juniors lost last night to Hebraica Maccabi 69-62. Obras defeated Udek last night, 95-73. My name is Craig Fada. Paul Mokeski will be joining me for the second game tonight as Santiago Scala hits the three-pointer to give Franca their biggest lead of the game. Now the nice bounce pass to the cutting Leandro Serminato. Again, a big hello to everybody watching in the U.S. on FanDuel TV as Scala hits, rather launches another three, does not hit. Everybody watching on the DirecTV satellite platform in South America and across the rest of the world on the BCL Americas YouTube channel. Guillant outside is Santos. He puts up the three, missed. And now Obras tried to find Spite leaking out, but Hinkle got back. I beg your pardon, Barbosa got back, and now Spite scores. And Spite has 5. Guillant stepping back, getting the offense reset. Scala to Elevi. Elevi lobs it into Santos. He turns around and lays it off the glass. Santos now with 4. Baral to his right, kicked. It'll stay with Obras, and the shot clock will have 1 second added to it. Reset to 14 as Paulo Barbosa has a seat. As Charles Hinkle comes back on. Baral finds Serminato. He drives with the right hand off the glass and in. Scala misses the bank job. It was a pretty shot, and then Elevi couldn't follow. Obras turns it over. Elevi lets the defender go on by. Lays it up with the right hand. And the lead is 6. Elevi has his first 2 points. Spite. Nothing on the shot, so he got it to Baral. And did Baral step on the sideline? I believe he did. Guillant, Santos, now Scala, back to Santos. He splits the defenders, misses the layup, goes back up, draws the foul, and makes the bucket. Marcio Santos will try to complete the three-point play. He has not attempted a free throw yet. Foul is on Miguel Ruiz. Biggest lead of the game now as Santos has 7. Franca leads by 9, and Santos gets a well-earned rest on the bench. Some full court pressure backed off by Franca. Venegas giving it up to Spite. Now Iñaco. Venegas gets it back. He drives, tries to feed Ruiz in the paint. Stolen out of there, but Obras gets it back. Iñaco for 3. Splash! That one. Big three-pointer by Felipe and Jaco. As Franca had their biggest lead of the game, and Obras had it, lost it. Actually, a little surprised a foul wasn't called, as the Franca player on the ground undercut the Obras player. See if we can get another look at it here. Yeah, they never had possession. That was a loose ball. That's a good no call. So the Franca lead is 6 as we approach 6 minutes to play in this second quarter. Solarin gets it over to Serminato. Three on the way by Venegas, no good. Rebounded by Guillant. He pushes it up. And now Franca resets. 18-footer, no good by Ferreira. Spin move into the lane by Serminato. It won't fall. And the pass intercepted by Miguel Ruiz, but he was not able to save it in bounds. It will be Franca ball. Nice defensive effort by Miguel Ruiz. Guillant, high left side, giving it up to Jackson. Behind the back pass, and now a three on the way. No. Rebound by Solarin. Boy, and a couple of layoffs have just rolled off. Venegas now for three, misses. Here's Guillant. Three on the way. Jackson could not connect, but another offensive rebound for Franca. Diaz misses from the corner for three, and now Obras back the other way. 4 of 12 from beyond the arc for Franca. 3 of 9, make it 3 of 10 for Obras. Diaz draws the foul. That's going to be on Franco Smeniati. Smeniati held his hands up after the foul. Not sure if he was not pleased with the foul call or not pleased with having to guard Lucas Diaz. Saying, where's my help? Obras takes timeout.
Porque son muy grandes, lo empujan a Jeff, a Miguel y a Leandro abajo del aro. Y los que vienen de atrás son los que se llevan el rebote. Métanse mal los tres al rebote. Vamos, vamos. Estamos bien, hey. Estamos a 6 puntos, estamos bárbaros. Tranquilos. Vamos.
Hey, like I said, it's a great. It's a good shot. It's a good shot. Keep driving the ball. Hey, if you don't have it, you can keep probing, dude. You don't have to throw the pass. Keep probing and get to the corner. I need defense right now. And we have to fucking rebound.
Hey, we gotta stop the ball in transition.
Hey, homeboys, ear. Homeboys, ear. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Peter Dominguez telling his team they need to rebound. They're only being out-rebounded by 2, 16-14 in this game. Obras out-rebounded Udek last night, 49-48, but if they're going to have a chance against Franca, they're going to need to make sure that Franca does not have a lot of second chance points. Franca with 5 second chance points so far, 18 points in the paint overall. Obras has 0 second chance points. Franca's bench outscoring the Obras bench 20-6. Venegas scores to cut the lead down to 6, 37-31. Now the pass inside to Jackson. He can't handle it, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Obras ball. Pass into the corner for Alejo Digon. Oh, beautiful crossover by Spite to get into the lane. Gives it up, gets it back, puts up the 3. Missed. Jackson the rebound. Left side open 3. No. Neither of these teams shooting very good from distance in this game. No call on that collision, and now a foul at the other end. That's going to be on Alejo Digon, his first. Digon has a seat. On the floor now for Obras, Baral, Iñaco, Ruiz, Solarin, and Spite. 3 team fouls on Obras, none on Franca in this quarter. Guillant pulls up, back iron, no, gets his own rebound. Kick out to Ferreira for 3, missed. Franca now 4 of 13 from 3-point range. Obras not any better, 3 of 11. Beg your pardon, Franca now 4 of 14. Baral gets it back, challenges at the rim, and nicely done by Ruiz. Throws it off of Heisler Guillant to save possession. Catch and shoot 3 for Iñaco. That misses. There's Jackson the other way. 2-on-1. Jackson takes it himself. Misses the layup, but there for the tip. Marcio Santos, he'll go to the free throw line to try to complete the 3-point play. Gets an enthusiastic shove from Charles Hinkle. Santos 1 for 1 from the free throw line in this game. Barely catches front iron on that. (39-31). Oh, a beautiful find to Ruiz. Ruiz kicks it back out though as the defense closed around him. Now here's Solarin for 3. Splash! That is good. Jeffrey Solarin. That's the lead to 5 with that 3-pointer, and now Franca wants timeout. Solarin's first 3 points of the game. He had 12 last night against Udek. Also had 8 rebounds. Just a reminder, first of 2 games tonight. We've got Flamengo and Boca Juniors coming up at 9:10 local time, 7:10 East Coast time. And then tomorrow we get into groups A and B. With Quimsa and Sao Paulo at 8:40 local time, 6:40 Eastern time. And then Real Estelí of Nicaragua and Halcones de Salapa of Mexico at 8:10 local time, which coincides with East Coast time in the U.S. and Canada. We get a look at Solarin's three-pointer. We appreciate everybody tuned in on the FanDuel TV platform in the U.S. Our viewers in South America on DirecTV, and in the rest of the world on the BCL America's YouTube channel. Barral to his right. Here comes the screen by Ruiz. Backs it out. Shot clock at 6. Left-hand take. Count the bucket. Leandro Serminato will go. Beg your pardon, those Barrios. He'll go to the free throw line. Barral with the strong take, challenging the much bigger Marcio Santos. He gives up 7 inches in height. About 18 centimeters. Barral completes the three-point play. And the lead is down to 3. Obras has not been this close since the first quarter. They find Diaz underneath. He misses in close. Misses again. Gets his second offensive rebound. And finally is able to connect. Obras to inbound with 14 on the shot clock. Ruiz picked up by Elevi. Now Spite into the lane. Gets it out to Serminato. He launches the three. That missed badly. Saved in bounds, but saved to Obras. Count the bucket. Juan Venegas says, look what I found. And he's going to go to the line. Serminato missed that three badly. Saved in bounds by Elevi, but he saves it right to Venegas. It's one of those where you never want to save it under the other team's basket sometimes. Lead is down to 2, but now it's back up to 4 on that short jumper by Charles Hinkle, and he's got 4. Spite, high right side. Shot clock at 5. He drives, circles it all the way back around. 3 on the way. That rolls out. Rebound tapped out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Obras. 10.5 to play. Shot clock will be off. Back to Barral. He launches the three-pointer. That's good! Hey, Pedro Barral gets Obras back to within one as we go to halftime. Now the officials are calling players back out onto the court. Did they say that ball went off the top of the backboard and out of bounds before the clock actually expired? Or are they going to review to see if Barral's foot was on the line for that three-pointer? So they're not going to adjourn this to halftime until this review is complete. Again, our officials on this game: Andres Bartel of Uruguay, Johnny Batista of Puerto Rico, and Jose Fernandez of Costa Rica. Our game stats, our graphics, unofficially of course, are showing that was a two-pointer. It's possible that Barral's foot was on the line. As I replay the shot in my mind's eye, it's entirely possible it was on the line. The players are just like, come on, Stripes. Just let us get into the locker room. You can always tell us later what your decision was. Well, not sure what that was all about. Did not appear that they were discussing the shot. Perhaps they were discussing if there was any time left on the clock following the long across full court shot by Franca following the two-pointer. By Pedro Barral. We saw the shooting numbers. Let's take a look at the individual numbers for Franca. Lucas Diaz, 7 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Eduardo Elevi, 2 points, 3 rebounds. Eisler Guillant, 3 points, 5 boards, 2 assists. Charles Hinkle, 4 points. He's also got 3 rebounds. Santiago Scala, 7 points. Paulo Barbosa, 2 points for Franca. Wesley Ferrara has 7. David Jackson, 2. Marcio Santos has 9. For Obras, Pedro Barral with 12 points on 4 of 8 shooting. Leandro Serminato held to just 6 after scoring 20 last night. Felipe Diaco with 3. Andre Spite with 5. Spite had 24 last night, so Franca doing a nice job bottling him up thus far. Venegas has 8. Miguel Ruiz 2. Franco Speniati 2. And Jeffrey Solarin has 8 points and 5 rebounds. Should mention that Miguel Ruiz has 8 rebounds already. Franco winning the rebounding battle 25-20. Franca leading in just about every statistical category. Points from the bench, 22-13. Points in the paint, 22-20. Second chance points, 9-2. Fast break points, 10-5. And the points off of turnovers, even at 5. Obras has not led in this game. It's been Franca the whole way. They've led by as many as 9. But now the lead in the locker room at halftime is 2. My name is Craig Fada. Hope you've been enjoying this one so far. We are back with second half action live from Ginásio Pedro Cao in Franca, Brazil in just a few moments. Good evening and welcome back to Ginásio Pedro Cao in Franca, Brazil. Third night of play of the 2023-24 BCL Americas season. Opening window of play, we play 6 nights in a row here in December, then off for a few weeks, then 6 nights in a row in January, 6 nights in a row in February, and then the playoffs start in March. This one's been Franca all the way, leading by as many as 9 points in the second quarter, but Pedro Barral's jumper cut it to 2 just before the half. And we are back underway. My name is Craig Feda. My partner Paul Mokeski will be joining me for game number 2 tonight as Flamengo takes on Boca Juniors. And boy, oh boy, look at that. Felipe Jaco gives Obras their first lead of the game at 43-44. That one falls in for the answer, though. Eisler Guillant, his second three-pointer on the night, and Franca, just like that, has their lead back. Their team shot particularly well from three-point range in the first half. Franca 4 of 16. Obras 4 of 15. As Wesley Ferreira gets his 9th point, and Franca now back up by 4. Three-pointer missed everything for Andre Spite. That was an awkward shot there by Eisler Guillant. Looked like he went up just to take a nice little jump shot from 15 feet. Kind of pulled it down and then pushed it up with one hand. At the other end, Hinkle commits the foul. As Andre Spite tried to go around. Feed to Barral. He can't handle it. A little too much salsa on that one. And it's going to be Franca ball. Hello to everybody watching in the USA on the FanDuel TV platform, across South America on DirecTV, and around this great big world of ours on the BCL Americas YouTube channel. So glad you can be with us wherever you're tuned in from, as Franca tries to hold off Obras. Out to Hinkle for 3. Splash! That one. Just like that, the lead is 7. Hinkle's got 7. That was Hinkle's first three-pointer on 4 attempts. Barral scores on the other end, and he's got 14 now. Barral leads all scorers. Let's see if he can will Obras back into this one. He pulls up from 15 and hits that one. Pedro Barral on fire going back to the latter stages of the second quarter. He had 12 points and 6 assists last night. Pretty jumper there by Eisler Guillant, and he's got 8. Sermonado, he's been relatively quiet in this one after putting up 20 last night. Boy, a couple of close-in misses there by Felipe Jaco. And the 15-footer by Guillant, and Franca now is running. Spite. Crowd wanted to travel. Spite for three. Wide right. Guillant gets it back on the handoff. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Barral wanted the flop call on Wesley Ferreira. Barral at 6'1", Ferreira at 6'6", considerably bigger. Barral says, look at this guy. He just flopped onto the floor. No call. Guillant whistled at the other end, though. Second team foul on Franca. Obras has not committed a foul yet in this third quarter. Bucket will not count. Let's get another look at it here. Yeah, the foul was on the initial shot and miss. So Venegas will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Venegas 2 of 3 tonight, 3 of 3 last night, and he nets the first. Venegas now with 10. Lead back down to 5. Some pressure in the backcourt by Spite. Now he backs it off a little bit. Diaz back over to Guillant. Guillant looks and plays bigger than his 6-foot frame. Three-pointer from the corner is up and good. First bucket for Jonathan Dos Santos. Serminato misses over the defense. And one more bucket. And Franca will have their biggest lead of the game. And that bounces in. Wesley Ferreira hits the three-pointer, and just like that, Franca leads by 11. Obras takes timeout. 18-6 run since Obras took the lead in this third quarter. And Franca now leads by 11. Pedro Barral doing everything he can to try to keep Obras in this. He gave them a brief lead. He's got 16 points on 6 of 10 shooting. But Wesley Ferreira has 12 for Franca. Eisler Guillant 10. As we get a look at Peter Dominguez. Back underway following the Obras timeout. Let's see what they come up with here. That was just a simple ISO attack. By Andre Spite. And that gets Franca their 4th team foul. So good take by Spite. Misses the 2nd free throw, so the lead down to 10. Dos Santos to Diaz. Back to Diaz, now into the corner. Giant to Hinkle. And the foul on Franco Smeniati, and that's going to be his 4th. Giant pushed out between the rings, left side back to Dos Santos. Nice little drop pass there to Ferreira, but he gets fouled, and just like that, Obras has picked up a couple of quick team fouls. That one on Miguel Ruiz. Second foul on Ruiz with 4:15 to play in this 3rd quarter. Franca by 10. They led by 11 just a moment ago. Pedro Barral actually gave Obras the lead to open this 3rd quarter after the teams went to the locker room, separated by 2 points. Both free throws good for Ferreira. And it's the biggest lead of the game for Franca. And Jaco for 3, a little too strong off the top of the backboard. Finally corralled by Diaz. Inside 4 minutes to play 3rd quarter. Nice behind the back move by Guillant. Out to Diaz for 3. Yes! The lead is 15 on the 3-pointer by Diaz, and he's got 10. Venegas drove the lane. Not sure if he was trying to pass that to somebody or if he just lost the handle. And now knocked out of bounds by Dos Santos. Crowd applauds the effort on the defensive end. But it'll be Obras ball. Hinkle has a seat. He's played some good minutes in this one. Corral backs it out, now drives. Switches hands, goes off the glass and in. What a tough shot by Pedro Barral. Went to the left side of the bucket with the left hand, then changed hands to the right. Went off the window and banked it in. Giant outside to Dos Santos. He steps to foul line, extended left. Obras had a chance at the rebound and lost it. Actually, they called a foul. That's going to be on Felipe Jaco. Free throw by Dos Santos is good. And he hits them both. Dos Santos now with 5 after not playing last night. And the lead back to 15. 2:45 to play, third quarter. Venegas into the corner, gets it back. Now the drive by Barral, high off the glass, wiped off of there by Diaz. Guillant, nice bounce pass to the cutter. But Herrera could not finish. And a backcourt violation against Obras. They can't afford too many of those. Every possession's going to count here for them. Nice early evening crowd here at Ginásio Pedro Cal in Franca as the home team taking on Argentine rival Obras. Spite. Now Iaco. Pass a little too high for Sermonado to do anything with, a little too deep as well. Shot clock down to 5. Iaco back outside to Barral. He drives, flips up the left-hand runner. No, wiped off the rim again by Diaz. What great ball movement by Franca, and Lucas Diaz makes him pay again. He's got 13. He's 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. After going 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. After going 5 of 7 last night. Or rather 2 nights ago. Pretty spin move by Sermonado. Pulls up in the lane and gets it to fall. Diaz now 13 points, 11 rebounds, and another three-pointer. That one by David Jackson. He's got 5. And then answering at the other end for the long bucket. It's Miguel Ruiz. Beg your pardon, I believe that was Jeffrey Solarin. Diaz from the corner. Fadeaway 3. That was a heat check shot there. Gets it back. Steps inside the defender, and now Franca resets. 11 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Jackson hits again. He's got 8, and the lead is 19, and Obras turns it over again. Between Solarin and Peter Dominguez. Shot clock off. Game clock now at 5. Long three-pointer. Why not? No good. And then full court shot well short. And we go to the fourth quarter with Franca leading by 19. 77-58. This is BCL America's action live from Ginásio Pedro Cal in Franca, Brazil. Franca looking to move to 2-0 in group play. Obras trying to avoid their first loss. They've got to make a big run in this fourth quarter if they're going to do it. We're back in just a moment. Welcome back to the action live from Ginásio Pedro in Franca. It's been all Franca this game. Should credit Obras for having taken the lead just at the start of the third quarter, but Franca has been unconscious from three-point range as they hit again to make the lead 22. Edu Elevi has 5 now. Ruiz bottled up in the lane. Still in the lane. Had the ball, gave it up. And then Leandro Serminato finally scored. A little surprised Ruiz wasn't called for a 3-second violation. Franca now 13 of 29 from three-point range. 45%. Jackson scores again, and he's in double digits. Serminato cut off along the baseline. Gives it back outside to Iñaco. He drives on Scala. Kicks it out to Serminato. He launches the three. That missed. Rebound to Elevi. Up ahead to Jackson. Oh, he stepped on the sideline, and he knows it. Saw that right foot on the white paint. And the official right there with the call. Andre Spite bringing it into the front court. Spite, 28 years old. Started his collegiate career at Arizona State before finishing at Northern Colorado. Another one of those guys that has made a great long career playing overseas. Spent some time in the G League with the Wisconsin Herd. As David Jackson now says, hey, don't forget about this old man. Jackson, 41 years old. He's got a dozen. Jackson, the touch pass. Dos Santos drives off the square and in. Doesn't look like Obras is competing very hard at the defensive end. The last couple of possessions down the floor. Venegas driving. Baseline, Spite. It gets tipped out of bounds by Jackson. Spite was probably grateful for that because there was only 1 second left on the shot clock. He was going to have to jack something up. Now let's see what Obras can come up with here. Wow, a great shot by Spite. Does it count? It does. Spite wanted a foul call. He went down holding his hip a little bit. Now here comes Serminati, or Serminato, I should say. Scores at the other end. And Franca turns it over. And count the bucket as Venegas goes to the hole and draws the foul. As Venegas can get it back under 20 with this trip to the free throw line. But not before Helio Garcia takes time out with 6:36 to play in this fourth quarter. Don't forget, one more game coming up tonight. My partner Paul Mokeski will be back for that one. It's going to be Flamengo against Boca Juniors, 9:10 local time, 7:10 East Coast time. As we listen into the Franca huddle.
Primeira coisa para os últimos 6 minutos. Dá uma olhada quantas faltas nós temos lá. Uma falta. Nós podemos gastar falta de lateral e devemos gastar. Segunda coisa. Lá nós vamos fazer qualquer jogada para cair no poste baixo. Uns tem mais características. Então nós vamos fazer shuffle para ver se a bola entra no poste baixo. Nesse momento, com o David, tá bom, com o David. Então o David vai, entra, recebe a bola. E aí nós estamos, Marília vem pro Dunker e a gente fica com 3 caras abertos. Sem contra-ataque, se precisar gasta falta. E essa firmeza lá no ataque. Pode falar.
Up, lembra up. Se tiver na frente.
Elinho Garcia telling his team that he's got just over 6 minutes. Then you need 6 more minutes of effort out of them down the stretch here to put Obras away. As Venegas completes the 3-point play. (86-69). You know, if you can get down to 5-minute mark, maybe get it around a dozen points, might not be in terrible shape. At least you got a fighting chance. Venegas draws the foul on David Jackson. Venegas gets it back. He launches the 3. That is good. Leads down to 14. 10-0 run by Obras to cut it to 86-72. Coming up on 5.5 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. Jackson from the corner for 3. That misses. Spite the rebound. Here comes Obras again. Serminato. And he tried to find, I believe that was Smeniati underneath. And it goes out of bounds, and that was a turnover they could not really afford. A little pressure in the backcourt now by Obras as we approach the 5-minute mark. Franca content to run a little time here, and an offensive foul on Eduardo Elevi. Can't really extend those arms when you're setting the screen. Venegas on the attack, off the square and in. Leads down to 12. Venegas now with 18 points. He had just 3 last night, but there's a jumper to at least stop some of the bleeding after the 12-0 run. Barral high off the glass, no, put back by Ruiz, up and good. Giant to his left. Scala, 10 to shoot. Into the corner for Diaz for 3, that misses. Ruiz the rebound. Here comes Obras again. Venegas feeling it for 3. Oh, that looked like it was going to go in. That would have cut it to single digits. Giant around the screen by Santos. Now he shoots from 15 short. Ruiz, another rebound. He's got 13 boards. Venegas Takes it himself. Pushed by Scala. Draws the foul and gets the bucket. Juan Venegas will go to the free throw line to try to cut this to single digits with just about 3.5 minutes to play. Free throw by Venegas is good, and the lead is down to 9. Venegas with 21 points. That leads all scorers. Again, Franca content to work it around the outside. 3 on the way from Dos Santos. That misses, but they get the offensive rebound. Charles Hinkle with the big putback. That gets it back to 11. Under 3 minutes now. Venegas getting it back. Oh, he thought about that 28-footer. Has his layup attempt blocked. And then a foul on the outlet. First team foul in this fourth quarter by Obras. Good mentality by Obras. Keep attacking. Franca with 14 fouls. See if he can get some points with the clock stopped. Diaz. Left side to Guillen. He launches the 19-footer, and that is straight through. Pretty shot by the Venezuelan veteran. Another three-pointer, that one by Barral. And it's back to 10 with 2:05 to play. Barral now with 18. Santos turns it over. 3 on 2, 3 on the way. That missed. Big rebound by Smeniati. He gets it out to Venegas for 3. That's good! Juan Venegas hits from long range. And the lead is down to 7. Juan Venegas has put on his cape and has carried Obras in this fourth quarter. Venegas now with 24 points. Pedro Barral with 21. Let's listen to Helinho Garcia.
Wherever the ball goes, you go, because the other guy gonna run it. Wesley, a hora que o cara pegar, entra, mão a mão, pro Dylan chegar aqui. Lá, independente do que for, independente, nós vamos fazer a jogada chifre mão a mão com o Lucas. Recebendo primeira bola, mão a mão. Lucas vem, Wesley encaixa. Se derem um fundo, Dylan recebe essa bola, Lucas, mais alto. Wesley inverte, faz o X e o Wesley entra. Você. Encaixa. Ei, sem contra-ataque. Sem contra-ataque.
What a big offensive rebound by Franco Smeniati, and the equally big three-pointer to follow. Franca led by as many as 24 in this fourth quarter. Obras outscoring Franca 27-15 to this point in the final frame. Guillen high right side. 1.5 minutes to play. And Guillant nearly turned it over. They first signaled Obras and then changed the call. Barral wants a review. And the officials are going to talk it over. Going to say, what did you see? They send the teams to their benches. And they are going to review it. To say this is a big review is an understatement. With a minute 28 to play and Obras trailing by 7. See if we can get a replay on it as well. Not sure if we got a good angle on it. Again, our officials for this game: Andres Bartel of Uruguay, Johnny Batista of Puerto Rico, and Jose Fernandez of Costa Rica. And they overturn it. It's going to be Obras ball with 1:28 to play and a 7-point deficit. Let's see if we look at it here. Oh, yeah. I think they got it right. Great camera work right there, my friend. Right down there next to the court. You see our camera guy right at mid-court. Tremendous job. Great job by our Quality Producciones staff to rack up that replay. Spaniati can't connect from in close. And a huge stop defensively for Franca. Coming up on 1 minute to play. Guillant tried the bounce pass, goes off the foot. A 2-on-1. Barral scores, and it's down to 5. Obras has some fouls to give here. No need at this point. And an 8-second violation. The veteran Heisler Guillant failed to get it over the timeline. And Franca with a critical turnover late. Great pressure in the backcourt. Caused the 8-second violation. My goodness, you almost never see that. Peter Dominguez takes time out, his team trailing by just 5.
Listen up, guys. No, listen up. I need you to lock the fuck in right now. Listen up. I don't give a shit. Franco, you got the ball. Beppo, Juan Pablo, 5-4, 5-4. Miguel, Leandro. Okay? Luke, Franco, you got the ball. Okay? Pass it to Beppo. Juan Pablo, get out. Franco, you're coming here. You're setting this screen on Leandro. Leandro's coming over the top, hitting you. Right? Franco, you're flying off this. Miguel, I need you to clean this up. I need a good screen. Shoot that bitch. Hey, listen up. One more thing. God damn it, listen up. We have to all crash.
Last thing Peter Dominguez telling his team is we have to crash the boards. Barral and Venegas have any more magic left. 38 seconds to play. Three-pointer is up, missed. And a huge rebound by David Jackson. Now, a steal in the backcourt by Burrell. Three on the way, missed. Now Hinkle, and he draws the foul on Serminato. "16 seconds to play." Boy, and Franca had their opportunities. Beg your pardon, Obras had their opportunities at the other end. Missed the three-pointer. Did not get the rebound, but then got a turnover. Young gets it into Diaz. Back to Diaz. Here's Jackson. Bounce pass underneath. Blocked from behind. Viciously spiked out of bounds by Leandro Serminato. Great block, but Franca will retain possession with 6.7 to play. And I think the magic has run out for Obras. It's going to be Franca ball. Shot clock will be off. Game clock at 6.7.
Switch everything off the ball. We're
Listen
trying
to
to
Peter
get a
Dominguez
steal.
again.
We have 1 second. We have 1 second. Tenemos un segundito para get a steal. If we don't, we have to foul. Okay? Switch everything off the ball. Up, up, up. Let's go.
So Peter Dominguez telling his team, if we don't get a steal within 1 second, we've got a foul. The equivalent of the hands team out for Obras, as they want to try to get a quick steal. If not, they're going to foul. Jackson to inbound. 6.7 to play. And a foul on the inbound pass. Hinkle fouled as Serminato tried to deny him. There you see the hold and the tackle. No time elapsed though. So Jackson to inbound again, gets it to Diaz, and they've got to foul him, and they do. So 2 seconds came off the clock there as Burrell commits the foul. That will give Franca the ball again. Still no shots. It's going to be Franca's ball from the side when we come back from the timeout. This is a Franca timeout here.
Hey, o passe é
Listening
aqui.
to Helinho
Passe é aqui.
Garcia.
David. Lucas Dias. O primeiro bloqueio é pro Charles. Charles, manda. Guilherme. Charles. Vem e entra. Se der essa bola no Charles, é bola no Charles, bandeja. Quem gol foi Leandro? Se não, Lucas Dias. O Charles vai usar o Lucas Dias e o Lucas Dias vai pegar o Guilherme. Saída do Guilherme. Passe no Guilherme. Lucas, você pega o Guilherme e se apresenta para a bola. Aqui, aqui ou aqui. Qualquer lugar a bola pode ir em você. Set.
Estão dois no
Chance.
primeiro
Yeah,
jogador
yeah.
and go away.
Você.
.8 seconds on the clock. It's going to be Franca ball from the side. Jackson to inbound again. Would assume Obras, if they don't intercept the inbound pass, will foul immediately. And they do. So now Luca Diaz will go to the free throw line. He's 2 of 2 from the stripe tonight. He was 1 of 1 2 nights ago. One more second elapsed, 3.6 to play. And Diaz hits the free throw to make it a 6-point game. Still just 2 possessions, but this could make it 3. So Luca Diaz steps up, ices it with a couple of free throws here. Half-court shot, no good. Would not have mattered had it gone, as Franca holds off Obras Sanitarias. An incredible fourth-quarter comeback by Obras. They trailed by 24 points early in the fourth. Got it down to 5. 92-87 before Franca was able to pull away and win. What an incredible game. Let's look at the numbers on this one. For Franca, 34 of 72 overall for 47% from the floor. 13 of 33 from three-point range for 39%. 13 of 15 from the free throw line. Excellent job from the stripe as a team for Franca. 87%. For Obras, 34 of 73 overall, 46.6%. 9 of 31 from three-point range for 29%. 10 of 12 from the free throw line for 83%. Franca with the rebounding edge, 44-33. As we look at the individual numbers. For Franca, Eduardo Elevi, 5 points, 4 rebounds. Eisler Guillant, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Charles Hinkle, 9 points, 6 boards. David Jackson, 12 points, 3 rebounds. Santiago Scala, 7 points. Paulo Barbosa had 2. Lucas Diaz finished with 15 points. He was 3 of 7 from three-point range. He also had 13 rebounds and 3 assists. Jonathan Dos Santos, 7 points. Wesley Ferreira had 14, and Marcio Santos had 9. For Obras, Pedro Barral, 23 points, 2 boards, 3 assists, 2 steals. Leandro Serminado, 12 points, 4 rebounds. Felipe Nyako, 6 points. Franco Spagnati had 2. Juan Venegas, 24 points on 8 of 14 shooting. Miguel Ruiz had 4. Jeffrey Solarin, 6. Should mention that Miguel Ruiz had 13 rebounds. Solarin had 6 boards. Andre Spite, 10 points and 4 rebounds. Just an incredible effort by Obras, but they could not complete the comeback, whittling it down to 5 points late. Just about a minute to play, but they could not get any closer. Don't forget, one more game coming up, 9:10 local time, 7:10 on the East Coast in the U.S. Again, the final score, Franca 94, Obras 87. My name is Craig Fada. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. So long for now.